What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to Bruce and Stephanie Comics. My name is Bruce, and today is July 5th of 2022, and happy belated July 4th to all of my North American friends and anyone else around the globe. Guys, I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend, but we're here to talk about my must-have pickups for this week's new comic book day, which technically today is DC's new comic book day, and you can pick up Batman number 125, the new series from Chip Zdarsky and Jorge Jimenez, which I'm not excited about at all. But tomorrow you guys can also pick up your Marvel and indie books. But guys, there are two things that we're going to go over in today's video, and the first thing that we're going to go over is my cover lover picks. These are books that I'm going to be picking up based on the cover art alone. Guys, just look at this Miles Morales and Spider-Man and Moon Girl cover, done by Pete Trumocco. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I picked it up solely for this amazing cover art. So this is one thing that we're going to talk about in today's video. Alright guys, the second thing that we're going to go over in today's video are my top 5 must-have pickups based on what's in the guts. That's right, the story itself. This is the most important part of comic book, guys. Is there really a reason to pick it up? Yes, of course there is. There's speculation and many other things, especially covers. But guys, the stories are so important to me, and I know they're important to a lot of you. So guys, I'm going to tell you what my top 5 must-have pickups based on the story itself. And that's really going to be it. We're going to wrap that video up, and I'm going to tell you guys about my channel memberships and a few other things. But guys, let's go ahead and dive in to my cover lover picks for this upcoming new comic book day, which is July 6th of 2022. Alright guys, there are 3 cover lover picks that I want to show you guys now. These are covers that I am personally really excited to pick up based on the cover art alone. So, to kick this list off, we have Batman Killing Time number 5, the 1 in 25 Ben Oliver cardstock cover. Now, if you guys watch my comic book speculation recommendations video, you guys will recognize this cover because I spoke about it in that video, and this cover is just absolutely gorgeous, featuring the Penguin looking menacing and probably the best interpretation of the Penguin that I've seen in a long time. And the next cover that I want to show you guys is for Strange Tales number 1. Now this is a Dynamite book. It is a one-shot featuring tales from Vampirella in Red Sonja. Now I've only read one Red Sonja book in my life. I've never read any Vampirella in my life. But guys, this cover from Arthur Sidem is absolutely gorgeous. Arthur, I apologize if I pronounced your last name wrong, but your artwork is amazing. This cover featuring Vampirella is just stunning in my opinion. Now there is a 1 in 25 virgin variant of this, but I prefer the trade dress in my opinion. I just think it makes it pop just a little bit more. But guys, this cover is stunning. Now, to wrap up this list, we're going to go with Batman number 125, the 1 in 25 design variant that just got released a few days ago. And now this features the new villain Failsafe. I am super excited for this issue. And guys, this cover is the design variant. If you don't know, I am collecting all the Jorge Jimenez design variants, and this is going to be part of my collection. Yes, I am going to buy this because I just love all Jorge Jimenez design variants. Guys, I'll show an image right up here. I have a bunch of them signed by Jorge Jimenez in a CJC 9.8 slabs, and I'm going to try to get them all in a 9.8 slabs. But this cover featuring Failsafe is just awesome. It's epic. I love it, and I cannot wait to read this issue. But guys, this book is going to show up on my top 5 list, so let's not waste any more time, and let's go ahead and dive into my top 5 must-have pickups for this upcoming new comic day, which is July 7th of 2022, and this is going to be all about the stories themselves. So let's go ahead and dive into that list. Alright guys, I know I just said we're going to dive into my top 5 list, but before we do that, I want to let you guys know League of Comic Geeks is showing 83 new comic books coming out this week, which is absolutely crazy. It's not the biggest week, but it's a pretty big week. Now, on my personal pull list, there are 25 books. I know, what am I doing? 25 books. There are only 6 series that I am not caught up on, and I'm going to show you guys those right now, so that way you guys know what books will not be part of my must-have pickups. And there are also 2 new number 1s, which I'm pretty excited about. So that's all the information you guys need before we dive into my must-have pickups. So let's go ahead and start that off right now with my number 5 book. Alright guys, kicking off this list in the number 5 spot is a no-brainer with Batman number 125. Now this starts a new arc plus a new creative team with Chip Zdarsky in the driver's seat as the writer and Jorge Jimenez back as the main artist. And guys, I am so excited to read this book. If you guys have not been reading Batman the Night by Chip Zdarsky, you are missing out. That series is excellent. Now if that showcases just a hint of what he's going to bring to the main Batman title, I am over the moon excited. This is going to be such an amazing run, and putting superstar artist Jorge Jimenez on the main interiors is going to just elevate this book past But I don't know. I am just so excited. Yes, Batman is one of my favorite characters. You guys know that if you guys watch this channel. But guys, this is a dream team in my opinion. Chip Zdarsky is making a name for himself as one of the best writers in comics right now. His Daredevil run is out of the world good. His Stillwater book on Image Comics is like amazing. It's so good. Stephanie even likes that book. And I cannot wait to see what he's going to do as the main Batman writer at DC Comics. He's also introducing a new villain in the first issue. His name is Failsafe, and I just cannot wait to see what this villain is going to bring to the table. But guys, that's it for Batman number 125. I could probably go on and on about this book, but I haven't read it yet, and it comes out today. But guys, I am just over the moon excited for Joshua Williamson to be off this book, for Chip Zdarsky to be in the driver's seat, and to Jorge Jimenez to doing all the gorgeous interiors that we're going to be able to drink in with our eyeballs. Guys, I'm just really excited. So let's go ahead and move on to the number 4 book. Alright guys, sitting in the number 4 spot is an indie title. It's from Boom Studios and it is called Basilisk. That's right, Basilisk issue number 9 comes out this week and I am so excited to get my hands on this book. Now this book has been on hiatus for a while. It is written by Colin Bunn and art by Jonas Scarf and it is finally back. I read issue number 8 last week. Yes, I waited so long to read issue number 8, but I'm actually happy about that because I got caught up on the story and I'm just so excited. The villains in this story are so good. They're so dark and twisted, and I like the fact that they're falling apart. They're not a cohesive group anymore, and they're starting to backstab each other. I also really enjoy the heroes in this story. They're so good. And if you like horror, then you guys will like this book because it is bloody, it is gory. There's a lot of bad things that happen in this book, but guys, the heroes in this story are so fun. I cannot wait to get my hands on this book, and I also just like that it's an indie and it's from Colin Bunn, and it's just a really fun book. All right, guys, that's my number 4. Let's go ahead and move in to my number 3. Alright guys, sitting in the middle of this list is a new book to hit this list. I know I talk a lot about the same books over and over again because those are my favorite books, but guys, this was a surprise hit to me. I'm talking about Poison Ivy number 2 comes out this week. This is written by G. Willow Wilson and art by Marcio Takara. Guys, this was so good. I was so worried that DC Comics was going to give us a crap book as a Poison Ivy book because this was going to be a throwaway book or a book to print and put really cool covers on it and get suckers like me to pick it up based on the cover art alone. But guys, no, the story in this book is awesome. It's a little dark, it's a little twisted, and I cannot wait to see where this is going to go in the future. They're tying this book into the green a little bit because obviously Poison Ivy was a part of the green. But guys, I didn't know because I guess they didn't talk about it all that much that when she combined her 2 halves, she was separated from the green and she's really trying to get back to that. And I don't know. This is such an amazing story. I cannot wait to read the second issue because issue number 1 was a banger and the art by Marcio Takara was so good. And guys, this is definitely a little bit of a horror book, so if you're into horror, you guys will probably be into this because man, there were some gruesome scenes in this. Guys, Poison Ivy was such a sleeper. I really enjoyed it and I hope you guys give this book a chance because it is just really fun. Alright guys, sitting in the number 2 spot is obviously going to be DC vs. Vampires number 7, written by James Tynion IV and Matthew Rosenberg and art by Otto Schmidt. The art in this book is out of this world good. It is so good. It's one of the key points to this book. Otto Schmidt is doing such an amazing job with the art in this book. And Matthew Rosenberg is taking the outline from James Tynion IV and doing such an incredible job. This is Elseworlds Tales. We see vampires starting to decimate the superheroes in the DC universe and start taking over the world, and there's this small pockets of resistance that are fighting back. And guys, there's been some really cool tie-ins to this series. This is just a home run, especially if you like horror and especially if you like Elseworlds Tales. And you guys know, if you watch this channel, I love Elseworlds Tales, and this is a home run of a book. In my opinion, Matthew Rosenberg has elevated his game and is telling a really awesome tale. Every single issue is really enjoyable, and guys, I love what he's doing with all the heroes in this book. He's turning some into some nasty ass villains, and he's making some villains some really cool heroes. So guys, you guys should be checking out this book. It's really fun, and I cannot wait to read issue number 7. Alright guys, let's go ahead and find out what my number 1 book for this week is. Alright guys, sitting in the number 1 spot, the book that I am most excited to read this week on New Comic Book Day is Strange Academy number 18. Now this book has been on hiatus for an extended period of time. I actually don't know how long it's been on hiatus, but guys, I am so excited to read this final issue. That's right, the final issue of the first semester of the Strange Academy. Now, Marvel Comics is going to do a second semester of this book, but with a new creative team. Well, that's been suggested, and it's also suggested that we're going to see that new creative team in issue number 18. But guys, I am so excited to see where this story goes. I love coming of age tales, and there are so many good stories within this. Scotty Young has hit this out of the park. Now, in my personal opinion, I hope Scotty Young comes back as the main writer on this book, and maybe Humberto Ramos is going to leave the book and they're going to put another artist on this book. Hopefully, an amazing artist, but Humberto Ramos has crushed this book. Every single issue has been stunning, and he's going to finish up his run on this book with issue number 18. Now, I don't know who the creative team is going to be after this, and I don't know how long it's going to be between issues. This is such an amazing book. If you like Harry Potter, like, you know, the whole kids going to school, learning magic, but also, like, you know, dealing with the fact that they're growing up, they have hormones, there's crushes, there's jealousy, there's so many things that kids deal with in school. If you like that kind of story, this story is for you. This has been 18 issues of pure fun. I love this book. Scotty Young, you should, like, you know, pat yourself on the back, because this is such a stunning book. Same with Humberto Ramos. You crushed this book, man. You did such an amazing job on every single page, every single panel. I love this book. You guys should check this book out. Pick it up in trade paperback. Pick it up when they put this in an omnibus and enjoy this for what it is, because it is such an amazing tale. All right, guys, those are my 5 books that I am most excited about coming out this week, and let's go ahead and wrap this video up. All right, guys, it is the end of the video. If you guys have made it this far, you guys are legends, and I truly appreciate you guys watching this far into the video. Now, if you guys could do one more thing for me, leave a comment down below letting me know if you agree with any of my top 5 books or my cover lover picks. And also, guys, let me know if there's any books or covers that I missed that you guys are really, really excited about. Now I have to go over a couple things with you guys. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, guys, get yourself subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications and smash that like button. And if you guys would like to help to support this channel just a little bit more, you guys can become channel members for just $4.99 a month. And for that $4.99, you guys get an entry into the end of the month giveaway, which is a mystery box filled with at least $50 worth of comic books. Now, I still need to pull the June winner, but you guys will find out who the winner is in the channel only chat. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I'll be back on Thursday or Friday with my comic book speculation recommendations video. Guys, I hope you guys have an amazing new comic book day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.